evolution of sound.
Beep beep, what's up ninjas? My name is Semworld and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make dubstep sounds in Spire. Now Spire doesn't have a good reputation for dubstep sounds. In fact, I think it's mainly good for just big leads for trance and big room. However, don't cross it out of your list. Sometimes you can get some very unique stuff utilizing the wavetables that we have access to in Spire. Now, the thing I like about Spire is going to be how easy it is. Compared to Serum has, this reputation of being the go-to synth for for dubstep now. So the reason for that is because the LFO is just so free. What that means is you can input any wavetable or look you want to it, and you'll get really cool effects. Now, what we're going to do is go to stepper 1 here, and we're going to put this to be at an end of 4 here. Now, this is where we're going to program our dubstep sequence or wobbles. We're not going to utilize the LFO as I don't really like the LFO of Spire. It's not my favorite. Now, what I'm going to do is in stepper 1 is I am going to start, to use it. I'm going to route it to a couple of things. Now, I already know what I'm routing my, my stepper to. It's going to be to the cutoff. So we're going to go to oscillator 1, filter and cutoff 1. We're going to go to trigger 2. This is going to be oscillator control A. Now, I'm going to put these all to the right. And what I'm going to do now is input FM mode in my oscillator 1. Now, here we're going to have a sine. We can apply, variations to it, and then control A is going to be the FM. Now, as you can see, as I move that, as I'm playing it, that's what pretty much we want to happen. So with the stepper, we're going to achieve that. So this is where we're going to input pretty much our, our little pattern. So let's go to 1/4 if we can. 1/8, 1/24, that's too fast. There we go. And now let's start inputting a pattern. We're going to move this up. So the first one is WOM. We can add up to 4. Kind of, wom 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 sounds, or we can just do 1. So let's go with 1 first, and then the second one we'll do 3, and then another wom, and then the last one will be, let's say, 2. Now the end here, I put it at 4. Remember, very important. I'm not going to use the whole thing. Now from here you can see, we're starting to get that shape to it, but it doesn't sound fat. So what we're going to do here is input perfecto. We're going to move the FM a bit up. You can see there we're starting to get that nice vibe to it. Now let's put the filter up here. Okay, now we got that. Now control B also does something. So if you want that, you can also automate it with the stepper or apply an LFO to it. Now what I'm going to do from here is try and make the sound fatter by applying some distortion. Now I can also add some resonance. Now here's a little bit of reverb. XComp. And then with the chorus, this is where we can get these metallic effects. And you see you can just start adding stuff here. EQ. And just from a simple sine wave, we made this in Spire. Now, the bad thing about Spire is obviously that I can't go into the stepper and, input a crazier kind of, get me crazier sequences because we only have access to this parabol or like the top of a sine wave, let's just say. I was going to use a mathematical term there. But from here, we can get more creative. We can route, let's say, to oscillator 1, an envelope that makes the control B go up and then down. So give it a bit of attack, a bit of decay, and and from there we can start getting these really crazy sounds out of it. Now you can also change the wavetables. Let's get rid of the distortion. And you can also add more voices. Just be careful because it does fuck it up with detunement. And then add different types of distortions, and maybe we can get just and mess with the chorus. You can see with the feedback we can kind of get this really cool sound to it. So why don't we apply the stepper to the chorus feedback? We'll go chorus and then feedback and give it a bit. And then you can just keep going and get lost and create your own dubstep wobbles. But that's how I would do it in Serum. Very easy. That's how I would do it in Spire. I'm thinking about Serum so much. I'm sorry, Spire. It's like we're having sex and I'm all thinking about Serum. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you have access to Spire, try it out. Maybe you'll like it more than Serum and making your own dubstep wobbles. Because remember, dubstep is all change over time. Anyways, and ninjas, take care and have an amazing day. I'll see you guys in a couple of hours, or maybe tomorrow. And thanks for the awesome stream this morning.